Okay, so this is probably one of the worst articles that I've ever seen in a long time. And this needs to be shut down. And there's multiple articles about this, and this is absolutely fucking terrible for anybody to read. And I just want to tell you now that for anybody who is under like the mental influence of, you know, having to commit anything that is harmful to your body, you may want to seek help. And for people who are into those things, I really do feel for you, because depression is a really dark thing to, you know, handle in your life. And a lot of that stems from, you know, a lot of childhood traumas or whatever the case may be. And those things have an effect on the person's influence, like their mind and the way they think and the way they act, their activities. It slows people down. It makes people feel negative about themselves, etc., etc. And you know, a lot of people have depression. I have depression a lot of the times. And so this particular subject is very dark. For an article to have something like this is just absolutely fucking terrible. It says right here, 5 easy and painless ways to commit the sue. Just by the article alone, just like that title is just who the fuck will make that title? Let's just be honest here. Who the hell will actually make a title like that and just tell somebody to commit the sue? That's literally somebody telling you to go KYS. And it's like, you gotta find whoever made this article needs to be thrown in jail, in my opinion, because this shouldn't even exist. And or if not in jail, like some type of mental help, because there is no reason why you should be able to create an article that has this type of subject matter that is very sensitive to the social culture of today. And it's like, why would you want to even indulge in that factor? I mean, there's a lot of reasons why somebody would want to do that, but why would you try to entice them to do it by giving them ways to do it? So if we look here, it says disclaimer. It says in the disclaimer, this is not a sue helpline or an article promoting sue. If you are feeling if you're feeling the sue, please call the sue helpline immediately. Numbers are at the bottom of the article. First off, if you're reading this, I'm sure there is something going on in your life, possibly something bad. I like how they say that this is not a sue helpline or article promoting sue, but your literal title is saying 5 easy and painless ways to commit the sue. What the fuck, man? Like, people are stupid. Like, no one is stupid. How can you have a disclaimer like that, but your title literally says otherwise? So let's go on with the article. It says here at the bottom, sue is an easy option, which is completely contradictory to what they just said in the disclaimer, but you know, possibly because you want to start over at the press of a button, like a video game, press the button, boom, restart. Sue is not like a video game, and doing that to yourself is very dark in many ways, because it's going to affect you, not just affect you, but it's going to affect your family. And even if you don't, let's say you don't have a family or whatever, you feel like you don't have a family, you feel like you don't have nobody but yourself or whatever, like the case may be, you still are going to, like, let's say if there's some type of deity out there that despises this type of thing, you still have to confront that deity when it comes to that day. And I mean, there's a lot of atheists or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying that you don't have your opinions, but I mean, at the end of the day, well, if there is a deity out there that we don't know of, you're going to have to face that creator of you, your creator, and you have to face up for what you've done by killing yourself. So it's just very wrong for an article like this to be like made as a thing on the internet. And you see how colorful the terrible thing is how colorful this article is. Like, what the actual fuck is all of these colors doing, along with this dark ass title for the article, by promoting literally killing yourself? It's just very bad. And it's like, dude, how the fuck can anyone allow this to happen? It shouldn't even be on the internet. People don't care for you, isn't it? That's the subtitle for the next little piece of bullshit. And it says here, they don't care. They don't treat you well. Selfish sobs. There's no effing meaning to relationships. And I get the frustration, but here's the thing. What if they cared? Like, how much is enough? How much should they care for you to be happy? You don't know. Well, they don't know either. I guarantee you, after they're gone, they're going to cry like they cared. Like, who the fuck makes this article? Who makes shit like this? And this needs to be talked about, because obviously this has gone on for far too long. When was this? Like, this was made on the 15th of November the 12th. Or it was edited, I think, on the November the 12th of this year. So we don't even know when it first was posted, because it doesn't show you when it was posted. It just shows you the update. But the problem is just that, like, how can you say something like this and get away with it so freely? And it's just so sad. They show you different ways for you to, aka, like, kill yourself. And it's just like they're saying stuff like jumping off cliffs, and it's just so terrible. I'm not going to even describe it. You can look, if you want to, you can try to look for the article yourself. I'm not posting it under the description, but it just goes to show you how fucking sick people are when it comes to, like, society, and when it comes to, like, these type of people don't care about you. And I'm not disagreeing with the notion of this article that a lot of people don't care about you, because a lot of people don't. But at the same time, it's like, the thing about it is that even though people don't care about you, you still got family, you still got your mother, you still got people that do care about you. Out of all of the millions of people, you still got a handful of people that will still care about you at the end of the day. So at the end of the day, even if you don't have anybody, even if you don't have family, you don't have friends, anything like that, you got to care about yourself at the end of the day. You can't just do this to yourself and have somebody, like, there's another article I told you, like, this says 10 ways to die, aka kill yourself. Like, this one is from suicideforum.com, and this is so just horrific. It just says, like, 1.2 million internet searches for suicide methods and ways to commit it, and every month. That is according to just one of the largest search engines. Like, and they're talking about breakups and failures, and feeling rejected, being left behind, feeling irrelevant, physical health, and just getting old. Look, man, I get it. I'm not going to suggest for you to do that, though. Like, it's just very terrible. How can you? It doesn't even explain to you how to do it. Thank God it doesn't tell you. But it's just weird how their very first article, or the title of their article, it says that there's 10 ways for you to die, and, like, it's like giving you a message where you can die 10 ways, and it's like, why would you even make a title like that for suicideforum.com? And it's just very terrible, man. You can look at it if you want. Like I said, I'm not sending any links to it, so at the end of the day, it's up to you. And I just want to give you a shot, like, anyone, and like, I just don't want this to be put out there. I need this to be deleted, because this is absolutely horrible, and people need to be like, held accountable for stuff like this, even if they're normal people, even if they're people that, you know, are just, like, from anywhere, just feeling bad about themselves. Like, they need to be put into like, because somebody might actually follow up to these type of articles and do it that way. So look, we need some type of, like, enforcement when it comes to this type of shit. And at the end of the day, like, we can't just allow this to happen every single day, where people are getting away with stuff, and then just like with Twitch streamers, for example, you had like a lot of these e-girl Twitch streamers showing their body, and they get away with it every day. And then, like, Twitch is trying to ban the word simp, and all of these people, all of these grown ass men trying to pay money, like thousands of dollars, to, like, these females that don't deserve the money, because every time that they give them money, they tell people on their Twitter that, oh, I got this man giving me, like, this much money, or buying me this stuff and that stuff. It's, like, so terrible where, like, these people are coming from. And those exact same men are the ones who are feeling like depressed or, you know, suicidal, whatever it is. Like, you need help. And if you really need that help, you need to call out to somebody to get that help, man. I know, like, as men, we don't ask for help because, you know, society and the way our culture is ran, we are supposed to be alpha and we're supposed to be the ones that are supposed to be asking for help. And I get that. But when it comes to something like mental health, like, you have to get that shit straight. And it's like, at the end of the day, you're the only one that can do what's best for you. And with that out of the way, I just want to leave you with this note. Don't read these articles, and if you're depressed, don't read these articles if you feel this way. Don't read these articles, because I don't condone these articles, because these articles need to be deleted. The only reason why I'm making this video is because these articles are absolutely terrible and they need to be deleted, and something like this needs to be deleted. The host of these articles needs to be contacted, the site needs to be contacted, everything about this needs to be contacted, so that whoever is the host or whoever made the article needs to be punished in some type of way so that they won't ever do this shit again. So this is Kyle Rose, and if you like this video, check out all of my other videos and check out the videos that I make in the future, and I will see you guys later. Peace.